I hope it doesn't go on for too long and it doesn't get too boring. That's the only thing.
We'll have a code word. So this is SEMET Aviation and Airline Experience's interview with Jimbo Pyne, who is a demonstration pilot with Embraer. So please introduce yourself.
Thank you very much. Yeah, my name's Jimbo. I work over here in UK, and I'm a demonstration pilot for Embraer Executive Jets, flying the Phenom and the Legacy Praetor series.
And how long have you been doing that, Jimbo?
I've been coming up for just 2 years now with Embraer, and I have kind of a corporate aviation background. That's been my career to date.
Fantastic. And so to where you got to today, what are all the steps you took from literally that first flight?
Well, mine started at school. The RAF came into school and were most adamant they wanted me to come and join the RAF. I went through the selection process, but unfortunately my right eye let me down. So I realised I couldn't be in the RAF. So I thought, well, I'm probably not going to be a pilot. I kind of thought in my own head, it's not going to happen for me. You know, maybe I'll end up as a train driver or something else instead, but it probably isn't going to be for me. And the wing commander said to me, well, have you ever flown an aeroplane? And of course, at the age of 16, I'm there sat thinking, what do you mean fly an aeroplane? I'm 16 and, you know, I live by the seaside. How would I fly an aeroplane? He said, well, have you thought about going for a flying lesson at the local flying club? And I thought, no, it's not something I really ever considered. And I was lucky enough that I went home, spoke to mum, and mum went, well, let's see if we can get you a flying lesson. So a few weeks later, I went for a flying lesson at Exeter Airport, and I went up in this tiny little Cessna 152, and I was instantly hooked. And that was it. It started from there. I realized if I worked at the weekend. So if I did all my school studies during the week, I had Saturday and Sunday off. I got a little Saturday, Sunday job. When I wasn't playing rugby on Sundays, I would be down on the beach selling ice creams, basically, in one of the little ice cream huts on Paynton Beach. And I was very fortunate that if I worked hard on the Saturday and the half of the Sunday, I had just about enough to scrape an hour of flying a week on a Wednesday afternoon. And that's how I started. I got into it. Did about half my private license out of Exeter, and my then instructor turned around to me and said, "Have you thought about applying for something like a scholarship, like GAPAN do, or is it now is the Honourable Company of Air Pilots, a scholarship for your PPL?" So I thought, oh no, I hadn't really thought about that. I applied, went through the process, was lucky enough to be given a PPL scholarship. And my flying instructor actually owned the flying school, was really, really sweet. He reimbursed me all of my training to date, finished my PPL, and then gave me all the money back. So by the time I came at about the age of sixth form, I had my PPL, an IMC rating, a multi-rating, and a night rating, most of which kind of been taken care of. Wow. And it came to leaving school, and I really struggled with, well, what can I really do? What's going to work for me? Well, so I was lucky. I was very, very lucky.